reflecting on the year coming to a close, are you exiting your 2025 from a place of order or chaos? We all have order and chaos about equally in our lives, but some years seems to be more chaos and some years seems to be more order. And I propose a little journaling exercise for your morning writing or afternoon pages. Hi, this is Irina, Cafe Self-Journaling. Was it more order or was it more chaos? Did you feel like you were taking hurdle after hurdle after hurdle, or even jumps through some hoops of fire? And it was a lot of chaos and unpredictability and instability in your year. Could have been really, really eventful and exciting. Or are you exiting 2025 from a place of order, which, while good and methodical and probably what you always wanted, by now started to feel a little bit stifling, a little bit restricting, a little bit rigid? So journaling exercise is really, really simple, and we are trying to see how order and chaos could be balanced with just this journaling exercise. So step one, if you are exiting your 2025 from a place of chaos, you start with a list journaling. Why? Because this is order. You just list everything which happened this year, which was unpredictable, which was unexpected, which was surprising in positive or negative sense, just surprising, just something that you didn't expect. Things that didn't go the way you planned them to go. Unexpected, random events. Some challenges that you needed to rise up to. Some exciting events, some opportunities, some possibilities. Any period of your year which was really intense and eventful, just make a list. If you are coming from a place of order and you feel like this order resembling you a little bit sitting in a stationary carriage waiting for the train to depart, do some stream of conscious writing, because stream of conscious writing is a little bit like chaos itself, because in stream of conscious writing we put random strands of our thoughts, feelings, emotions, images, probably bodily sensations, recordings of the day, but this is random. This is a little bit of chaotic writing, and this is the beauty of stream journaling. Step two, if you are coming from a place of chaos, against every entry put a possibility or a challenge or a chance or an opportunity or opening, which this particular random or unexpected event created. And if you come in from order perspective, looking back at your stream of conscious writing, just highlight everything which was orderly and everything which, while orderly, became a little bit restrictive. When we come in from a place of chaos, chances are we want to create some peace and order in our life. And this is precisely what we can easily start doing with journaling. And chances are we already started, because events of this year called for order, called for us starting to put things in order, and by now we could be at very different stages of this process. Coming from a chaos place, we want to create peace and order, but coming from order place, we want to create some freedom and movement. If you are coming from a place of order, look at your stream of conscious writing and highlight every word which would indicate that this particular area of life became a little bit restrictive, and while orderly, it requires some freedom and movement. What could be done here? Where can you start? What are your wishes? How you feel this could be different? What do you feel is calling for you next year? What kind of change could be created? A really good extension to this exercise would be, if you are coming from a place of chaos, looking back at your original journaling, make another start, and now start looking intentionally for everything which happened to be orderly, not necessarily what you created as a response or as a reaction to chaos in your life, but what was already in order, what was quietly on a background supporting you during this chaotic and eventful year. And looking at your stream of conscious writing for the order exercise, have a look what kind of changes were already showing up on a background, not necessarily noticed by you, because if year was orderly and you were going along a particular path and you didn't feel any need for change, there were nonetheless some changes on a background which was already in development, but you didn't notice them because you were busy trying to capitalize on your created order, make your life really running like a clockwork. This is a very simple way how we can start with our journaling, to start balance our year, to start looking at our reflection on the year a little bit differently. Create yourself a nice, nurturing, cozy feeling space with a cup of tea, with a warm blanket, or with a walk outside, whatever suits you. And do some good quality self-care with Charlie. Happy autumn.